listening to the news here a little while ago on the other rig, and it sounded like our Newsom gruesome signs out something to have in the classrooms or what, the schools, whatever you call it, something or other, bathrooms for anybody can go into them. Yeah, that guy's got a few bolts missing in the head bolts there. Upgrade it to Windows 11. Well, my power is on, but I gotta push the button. Yellow, 1, 2, 800 watts. That's better. WA6AJ, A6S. Where are you, Michael? Believe it, I don't have any noise tonight. Usually it's bad. It's just a few ticks and that's it. I see some signal, I don't know if it's below us or what, just came on.
K6US.
K6, Uncle Sam, you're loud and clear. Sounds good. K6US, back to you there, Aaron. A6S and KE6 VG is here also.
Yeah, good evening. Just wandering in here and getting things started.
Wandering or staggering in?
Just wandering tonight.
I thought maybe you were into the wander in and stagger out, or whatever how that used to be. Sounding good with your loop or whatever you got up there in the air. It's strong.
Yeah, on this band it's 2 loops.
Oh man, you got an extra 2 more dB or something there. Can you hear Robert?
Yeah, I heard him in there a little bit. Not as strong as you are, Bill, but I could hear him.
Oh yeah, well I got 800 watts on. He's got a 9 wavelength beam, but it's headed due north, which is a good direction for you. Say something, Robert.
Yeah, I think the only reason why we can hear each other is the band's relatively quiet tonight.
I thought maybe the thing quit. It's super quiet.
And I'm okay with that because, then we go back to 2 meters and 6 meters, and it's a lot noisier down there.
You got to try 6 meters with 2 5-element beams to see how much noise you get.
Well, I bet. Yeah, especially when you point it in the wrong direction.
I know, we got a bad light bulb here or what, but the lights just flickered here for a second.
It's just everybody turning on their air conditioners.
You're going to need it next week. I don't know if Mike was kidding me or not, but he said they heard somebody saying about 113 degrees or something.
Well, let's take a look. Highest I see is 108.
Hey, you must have been talking about Death Valley or something. 108 is bad enough. That's enough to pull the grid down to nothing.
Yeah, at least it is supposed to cool down that next weekend, which is good, because then I'm going to be on vacation. So I'm actually okay that it's going to be hot next week, because I'd rather it be hot while I'm here than when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, well, on vacation, you head over to the coast to be nice and cool.
Yeah, but we're not going to the coast.
Well, go to Death Valley then. That'll warm you up.
No, we'll be up in Tuolumne Meadows for a couple days, so that'll be 9,000 feet, so it should be pretty nice up there. And then Devil's Post Pile, and then we're gonna go across Nevada. There's a national park over there, and then we're gonna go hit Zion, and then the Hoover Dam on the way back. So yeah, get to drive back through the desert. So I don't want it to be super hot.
Yeah, well, enjoy yourself there in that Zion Forest or what national park. We went there a number of years ago. The wife and I went to see Wilson there, the guy that makes the antennas and stuff. And of course, he used to make them. He's retired now. He's pretty old, but anyway, that was an experience. We were cruising down, and the speed limit there was like 80, and we're getting better gas mileage at 80 than we were at 70.
Oh yeah, yeah. It'll be interesting. I've been to Zion before, but it's when I was a kid, so now I get to take my kids.
Well, congratulations. That's a neat place to go. Especially driving through that and seeing all that stuff. That's pretty neat. Especially when there's one place you can look out and see out over everything, and man, it's just breathtaking.
Yeah, I'll have to take my kids through the tunnel. They got a really neat tunnel there, so that's on the list.
Yeah, I can't remember if we went something like that or not. I don't know. That was a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but probably at least probably 10 years ago.
Hello, radio.
We hear you.
K6US 1079 and 1100.
W6PE. Good evening, A6S.
Good evening, sounding good.
Roger.
Yeah, you're pretty weak tonight, Mike, but I don't know where I'm pointed here. Let me see where I'm pointing. Oh, I'm clear up at 300 degrees. I got to go down and let's see if we can get Rick tonight. KB6RQU is supposed to be in here.
I heard him call last night.
Yeah, he called in, but he called in at the end of the net, so I didn't talk to him, but he confirmed that he would try to be here.
I heard him calling.
You hear him now?
No, I heard him last night when I was turning everything off.
Charlie Echo Fox, 982.
982. Good evening, Daryl.
Good evening, Mike. How's it going today?
Well, I got a late start, so I'm going to quit early.
That's it. That's the plan.
Sounds reasonable.
What was that one?
Well, somebody just said they
We
had
got a late start, so we've got to quit early. That sounds like a plan.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah, two people talking at once. Hang on a second, Daryl. What was the other comment from the other gentleman?
That was probably me, Whiskey 6 Papa Echo. Yeah, but I was just saying, starting late, leaving early sounds like a pretty good plan.
Yeah, no, that's a good plan. It usually works for a day or so.
Sound like a good county worker to me.
Well, let's see. It's good to hear all you guys in here this evening already. Good evening, Aaron, and good evening, Bill.
Well, you got a weird rapid flutter on your signal, Mikey.
Yeah, you just got it all of a sudden. Must be an airplane going overhead. Air Force One, no doubt, the old one.
As long as it's not a missile.
KM6 SRR and number 1200 KM6 UKN.
And good evening to you, Rob and Candy.
Roger, Roger, 432. Forgot to tell you that.
Well, I think I can remember it. Nobody's checked in yet that I can't remember. And those 1289s, I can't remember those guys.
What, 1089 and the, or 1189, 1179?
Oh, I got 1189 and 1179. That's Mario and John.
Roger.
KB6RQU, Rick. We're pointing down your way and making noise, and might even hear from John down there. I think he surprised us the other day and called in on this net. KG6USS was hearing us down there. We're going to call KG6USS or KB6RQU or any of those folks down in the southern half of the state. Over. We're going to have to teach you guys down there how to count votes.
Yeah, they bid pretty good for that Indian gal.
Yeah, they're pulling votes out of the air, aren't they?
You go to bed, she's lost, and you wake up and she's past everybody. Sounds like a good old California vote to me.
Where are you, Rick? KB6RQU and the group, or anybody else down south? K6MYC in the Bozo Net.
1251 KE6 Vegetable Garden.
KG6VE. Is it Kilo Golf 6, Robert?
No, Kilo Echo 6.
That's what I thought. Didn't sound right. 1251.
Yeah, 1251.
How does your vegetables grow today?
Oh, it's hot. I stayed inside.
My vegetables are growing pretty good, but Robert, when are you going to send me that thing on that LCR thing?
I forgot again.
I know, I just reminded you. I looked on my computer, and there was nothing there.
It's like I was too tired today, and I was too tired yesterday, and I'm retired today. I still haven't got your stuff downloaded, Rob, because Frank didn't show up again today. I think he told me he was going to be here Friday. He had something that he had scheduled in. I think he was going to the chiropractor is what it was, at a big doctor's appointment today. I think that's what screwed him up from coming down today. So I'm still sitting here. I haven't turned the computer on for a week and a half.
Okay, maybe I should make some hard copies and hand deliver them.
Well, that would have been 100 times faster, but it wouldn't matter because I couldn't read them anyway.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but I could go over them with you.
Yes, you could. Well, I don't know. How how much longer we should wait for Rick here. As soon as we get around to Santa Cruz, he'll call.
Yep. KB6RQU. Rick, you on tonight for the 432 Bozo Net? KB6RQU. We're calling the old Bozo 61. Well, that didn't even rouse him up.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I did talk to, I think it was Bill. We all talked to Bill last night, KV6WRW over there in Paso Robles. And he said he might try to get on the 432, so while we may not have W6QUI in there, we might try going over and seeing if Bill remembers to listen for us tonight.
Okay, I'll crank my antenna around and see if he's there.
Yeah, he'll hear you.
Hope so.
I'll stay here till you make the first call. I'll hear you make that call, and then I'll start to rotate. KB6RQU, or anybody down there in Bakersfield or Lake Isabella or the High Desert or all the way to L.A. and San Diego, looking for 432 check-ins to the 432 Bozo Net, K6MYC. Calling and listening.
KB6WRW, 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 or W6QUI, AA6S. Over.
Pretty close here. KB6WRW, KB6 Whiskey Romeo Whiskey, KB6WRW. We're making noise for a few minutes in your direction. I told him we would talk for a couple of minutes in his direction in case he has the radio on and listening in the background. K6MYC with AA6S and others. Bozo 61 now, are you?
Yep, I heard him. How you doing, Rick? KB6RQU, KM6SRR.
What did I tell you, Bill?
He's in there.
And what did I tell you? As soon as we turned away, he'd come in, wouldn't he?
Think about you, Rick. Anyway, good to have you in there. You're a little late by our clocks, but that's we'll take it any way we can get it.
I'm pointed your way now, Rick. KB6RQU, K6MYC. Good evening.
Yeah. K6MYC, good evening. Yeah, I just had to look up at the clock and say, wait a minute, this is Thursday. So I got over there and changed the frequency, and there you guys were. Over?
Yeah, we stayed here quite a while. We just turned over to Atascadero when you called in, so you missed us by about 30 seconds. Anyway, good to hear you. Thanks for coming up. Appreciate your remembering the net here. KB6RQU and the group, K6MYC.
Okay, very good. Hello to Bob there.
Okay, anybody else up this way copying Rick down there in Lake Isabella? Over. Apparently not, Rick.
Okay, I'll just keep a listen out here, and you can go on and do your good thing. Over.
Yeah, usually more that can hear you. Usually Mike is in here, WA6AAJ. I don't hear Mike this evening. I don't know if Bill knows where Mike is tonight. Anyway, we'll let you go, but thanks very much for coming up, and we'll get back on track and get back up towards Santa Cruz here. 73's KB6RQU, K6MYC. See you on Sunday night.
Very good, Mike. I'll be listening here for a little bit. 73 Sol, KB6RQU.
Okay, 73, Rick.
If you can hear me pointed in the wrong direction, Rick, get in AA6S. KB6RQU, AA6S.
AA6S? I wasn't sure which way you pointed. I could hear you. Over.
QSL. Thanks, Rick. Have a good one. I'm pointed towards Santa Cruz right now, so you're coming in good. So I guess that puts the back antenna about right at you. KB6RQU, 73 is good night, Rick. AA6S.
Hey, good night. Go pick those fellas up.
KW6S, 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 AA6S, over.
KW6S, good evening, Bill.
Man, you scared me to death. About blew me out of my track here. You woke me up. KW6S, AA6S. Go ahead, Tom.
Well, didn't really want to push the refiner, but it always feels good to get a good signal through somewhere. Yeah. Hoping that everything's going well with you guys over there with your air-conditioned comfort. AA6S, KW6S.
Well, as long as they both keep running.
Hang on, Rick. Hang on, Rick.
KW6S, AA6S. Yeah, it's not bad today, but supposedly coming up, supposed to be next peptide is supposed to be about 107 or 8 from what Mike Kennedy told me there, AAJ. So, not looking forward to that. KW6S, AA6S.
Hey, Tom, give a call to KB6RQU. I think he's hearing you from Lake Isabella. Give KB6RQU a call, Tom. Over.
Yeah, I need to talk to him too. WA6OIB 226.
KB6RQU, KB6RQU, KW6S, Charlie Mike 96, Santa Cruz. KB6RQU, KB6RQU, KW6S, Charlie Mike 96, Santa Cruz.
Tell Bill to come in and help you. Bill can work him easily off the back of the beam. So have Bill coordinate the combination with you guys there. Go ahead.
He was calling him. He got him, Mike. He's in there.
Okay.
Go ahead, Rick. Mike was in there. Go ahead and call KW6S, WA6OIB.
KB6RQU, KW6S, Charlie Mike 96. Boy, just barely have you there. Let's try again here. KB6RQU, KW6S. Yeah, very good, Rick. Yeah, got you real good that time. DM05. For some reason, I don't have you in my log here for some unknown reason, but I know we worked before. KB6RQU, KW6S. Hope it keeps going here for us. Yeah, pretty close to the noise and a little bit of warbling, but good to work you here on 432. Yeah, it's doing okay here. It's always tough to get down that way from here, but sounds like we're making it here okay. KB6RTU, KW6S.
Rick, WA60IB. Okay, wanted to say hi there. Of course, you're 20 over 9 here, just blasting in. I pointed at you, and I can still hear KW6S Tom over there, but not very well. Tom, if you're copying me, good evening to you there. And Mike checked me in, and we've got another check-in right here, too, for you shortly whenever you're ready. WA60IB.
I'm ready.
Yes.
I'm ready, Ken.
WA6VZM. Good evening, Mike.
Well, good evening, Gwen. 766, was that right?
That's QSL.
Yeah, very good. Well, great to hear you. You're sounding good. Hopefully you're staying cool in this hot weather, huh?
Yeah, we're doing the best we can. Thank goodness our AC's still working. Yeah, I hope you're staying cool too.
Oh yeah, I've got the swamp cooler running in this end of the house. It's doing fine, and the other end of the house is air conditioned. So we're staying in the high 70s. I don't like it any colder than that anyway.
Later on, WA6VZM 766.
73 again, 88, Gwen. Thank you. Okay. Very good. We're over here toward you, Tom. I don't know. I think you're done with Rick. And let's see. I don't know whether Rob is in here and copying you or not, but we have Rob is in here, but he may not be copying tonight. We can also check and see if Lee, Alpha Foxtrot 6 United, are you in here tonight, Layover?
K6NYC from Alpha Fox 6 United. I am present and counted for.
Now, you sure are, but what I'd like to do, well, I don't need to do it. I could peek on you, but I don't need to do it, but Rob needs to peek on you. So make a little longer transmission and then shoot it back to Tom, and Rob will pick it up if he can hear you guys. Go ahead, Lee.
Okay, I'll give it a shot, but you know, the usual thing between Rob and me, and yeah, it's either a hot day or a cold day somewhere when we can actually make contact. So that's probably about as much transmission as Rob is going to get out of this station here, so I'm going to just toss it over to Tom, KW6S from AF6U.
AF6U, KW6S, yeah. Good evening there, Lee. And I did hear Rob in here quite strong earlier, so I'm guessing that we're going to have a pass here tonight. So I'll give it a try and see who he's hearing. KM6SR, KW6S.
Yep, Tom, got a good copy on you. Just waiting my turn there. Trying to peek on Lee. I think I might have heard him in there, but anyway, I definitely get hearing you fine there. Thanks, Tom. KW6S, KM6SR.
Yeah, Lee, were you hearing Rob?
Well, I can hear his signal out there, and I can probably copy about 25% of what he's saying. So essentially not good enough to actually make a contact. Go ahead.
Okay, well, you guys are close, but no cigar, I guess. Rob, so I guess he's not hearing you either. So KW6S, back to you, Mike.
Hi, Lee.
Hello there. Is that the other Mike?
No, this is Ken, WA60IB, sneaking in here to say hi.
Oh, hi, Ken. I still haven't learned all your guys' voices, so forgive me if I guess wrong once in a while there. WA60IB from AF6 United.
Yep, okay, very good. Well, you're 10 over, no problem at all, just like you're sitting here. So, good signal as usual. We got a nice path. You got a good path into Clovis anyway. All right, very good. AF6U and the gang, and hi to Tom again, WA60IB.
All right, I'll turn it back over to Mike then. WA60IB from AF6 United over to K6MYC. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, very good, Lee. 73s, by the way, I'm pointed up a little bit more toward Tom, so I'm splitting the difference so you're down a little bit with a little flutter, but we got a good copy on you. Anyway, and I'm sorry you guys couldn't make it again with Rob tonight, but some days it works and some days it doesn't.
That last transmission I heard him, Mike.
Well, go ahead then.
How you doing, Lee? AF6 United, KM6SRR. This hopefully will be a little bit better. Over.
I can tell you're out there, Rob. I can tell it was you at the very beginning, but then you faded out, and I just don't think that the cards are in it tonight there. Go ahead.
Over.
Yeah, he fell back in the noise again for me. Oh, well, we tried. Thank you, Mike.
Well, you had a little peek there. Anyway, he got pretty good copy of his Q5 copy for one transmission there, Lee, so it can be done. You guys just got to be on the ball and quick. It doesn't matter when we're in the Bozo mode, but on the contest mode, you got to be quick and dirty. It's Bozo Net. It's call signs and grid squares and overs. Over.
Roger. Yeah, I kind of consider making a contact with Rob kind of like meteor scatter. So it's really quick and get it done or lose out. So anyway, all right, I'll say 7-3 to everybody. Thanks a lot for trying there, Rob, and thanks for giving us the shot there, Mike. K6MYC from AF6 United. Back to you.
All right, very good. Over to you, Tom, for a wrap up there. Is there anybody else that wants to talk to the boys in Santa Cruz and Watsonville? K6MYC. I guess that's it for tonight, guys. Good evening. Over to you, Tom, for a wrap. KW6S, we'll see you Sunday night. K6MYC.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, and hi to Ken there. And so I will catch you Sunday night. And I'll keep working on making stuff better here. K6MYC, KW6S. Good night.
Okay, good night, Tom. Good night, Lee. And up into the Bay Area. Should be pretty close to usable here.
Hey, B.
Who's that?
Yeah, got a quick question for you, Tom.
Go ahead.
Got a quick answer.
Oh, okay. Hey, are you familiar with that guy in Italy that makes the power supplies for the military HTs? Are you familiar with Pietro or whatever?
No, not familiar with him at all.
Okay. Just had a question. Okay, thank you. WA60IB. Thank you, Mike.
Okay. Anyway, up into the Bay Area for KD6SOK and WB6JNN, who might or might not be able to make a signal tonight. Anybody to the Bay Area, K6MYC Bozo Net.
K6KLY.
Hi, Ross.
Howdy. Just sitting up here enjoying the evening, but no Super DX in the last couple of days since I last talked to you. But Monday was sure a winner. Over.
Yeah, I'm sure glad you had the chance to take advantage of that. That was a beauty. Somebody was in there calling underneath at the same time you checked in, so take a standby and we'll see who it was. Who was the other caller, please? K6MYC in the Bozo Net.
Kilo Alpha 6, Mike Zulu Echo, Mobile Saratoga, 1111.
1111. Okay, good deal. Is it? I can't remember now. Is it Kilowatt Alpha 6 or W Alpha 6?
Kilowatt America 6, Mike Zulu Echo.
Yeah, I can never keep that straight. And when you come in, it's always clipped off by other people's voices or whatever. KA6MZE Mobile, K6MYC, got your 1111 and pretty good signal. All things considered, a whole loop notwithstanding there, over.
Yeah, back to down about 10 watts due to power drain on the battery, so I decided to back it off. So hopefully my modulation is a little bit better, my audio is a little bit better. Hopefully not draining the battery too much, but I'm on an alternator right now.
Yep. Well, it's Q4 to 5, probably Q5 under short-term conditions, but there is QSB, and you took a little fade toward the end there, and you started to get a little thin on me. But all things considered, a very nice signal from the mobile and the 10 watts in there. So thanks very much for checking in. Give me your name again. I haven't got it locked in my brain yet, over.
Okay, all right. Name is Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima. I say again, Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima.
Roger, Phil. Very good. I'll get it in a little while. I'll remember, Phil. So thanks for giving it to me and being patient with me to remember it. Anyway, good signal, and pleasure to have you check in here. The 111. Now we got 7 ones in a row. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, over.
Okay, well, 101. Yeah, well, next week, hopefully I'll be going to use a little bit more of a portable station with my 15-element Yagi that I have in the back of the truck. I just put up a battery for it, but I'll be checking here probably next week with a directional 15-element beam at beam edge, so it should be quite stronger next week.
Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great. Well, you were good copy on the last two. His signal came right up and had some real body to it. So it's an amazing path that we have here over that 150 miles, whatever it is, between you guys and me. Anyway, I'm running high gain antennas, but they're not in the best position on the property. They do look over the ridge here. I think they look over my ridge to the west. They must. A pair of 40 XP40s. So they're at 100 feet, and I'm running about 800 watts here there, Phil.
Yeah, Mike, I got a question for you. Basically, your company used to make the KLM antennas, right?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Did you, M-Squared, make the KLM antennas?
Yeah, M-Squared is what it is. Everything up here is M-Squared because we make them, over.
Yes. Our club has a KT-34, Kilo Tango 34, that is missing its straps, and wondering where we could get another pair of straps for it, matching straps.
All that stuff's available from M-Squared. 559, the signal report 559, the band that we're on, 432. And the greeting, 8873.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Mike. Kilo 6, Kilo Alpha 6, Mike Zulu Echo Mobile.
Yeah, and you should call for amateur sales. You'll get a little menu at the beginning, but it's very simple, amateur sales. Or if you just get anybody you can talk to, you want to ask for Robert. Robert can help you, but anybody can help you there probably.
Okay, I will do that, Mike. And next week, we'll talk to you again next week. You got a good signal here into the Saratoga area. I'm about 750 feet elevation, but you got a nice signal right now, obviously because you're running your Yagi antenna pointed at the Bay Area here. But nice signal there, Mike. And so I'll pass it back to you for all the contacts. K6MZE, 73 there, Mike.
KA6MZE. Thank you, Phil. 73s. And Russ, back to you. And hopefully you're cool. I don't know what your temperature is up there in Belmont. When we were 100, close to 100 here today. Over.
Okay, Mike, I didn't get the last there. There's not much going on since Monday. Just sending out QSL cards and praying I get some of them back. That's it. Back to you, Mike, K6KLY.
Yeah, okay. I got 3 or 4 to get filled out here when Frank gets down here. I thought he'd be here today, but I think he'll be here tomorrow. All right, very good. Good signal from you, of course, always, Russ. 7-3, and just take a listen and see who else we have in there. I haven't heard Fred so far, which is unusual. But let's see. Fred, KD6SOK. Fred?
Come on. K6VBG 971.
Okay. Hi, Dave. K6VBG in Course Gold. That's you, K6MYC. Thank you, Dave.
Sure was warm, wasn't it?
This is Kilo 6, Whiskey India Sugar.
I hear you, Paul, but just 1 second. Dave, I missed your comment at the end there. What was your comment after you checked in, Dave?
I said it sure was warm today, wasn't it?
Well, I guess it was. I didn't go out. It wasn't bad. I mean, I was out after 6:30. I went out and the wind was blowing, but it was quite pleasant. Warmish, but not knee-buckling warm anyway, so it's going to get that way tomorrow, though, from what we understand. And what I don't like that's coming with this is humidity. We're supposed to get some very, very high humidity along with 104 expected temperatures tomorrow and Saturday. I'm not happy about the humidity business. There you go. Anyway, hopefully you'll be able to get through that without too much breathing issues, Dave, over.
I'll just stay in an air-conditioned room. Not worry about it. Probably what I'll do.
Yeah, I hear you. All right. What's the best time to get? I've got Dr. Dan's mobile number. I think I call it, but when I call it, it transfers me right to Adventist. I want to get to him directly if I can, but maybe I'll just try to call one more time tomorrow. I've kind of got this same thing that you've got. I don't know if I've got, I don't have the heart condition that you've got, I don't think, but I've got this upper bronchial congestion that I just can't get rid of. If you can tell what that sounds like, you probably have that all the time.
Yeah, it's true. The best way to get a hold of Dr. Dan. Yeah, it's hit and miss, Mike. I've tried in vain many, many times.
And I'll just try to go in through the main office so I can maybe have I will just get a message to him. I had a phone conversation with him a week ago, but I didn't have this. It was one day before I came down with this crap. And it's so insistently ornery, it won't go away. It hasn't changed much. I still got this upper little funny congestion. It isn't on my voice box, but it's just below it. And it's very annoying. It makes my chest rumble when I'm sleeping and if I'm not laying right. And it just takes a little bit of coughing and I get the phlegm up, and then 10 minutes later it's doing it again. Anyway, 7-3, Dave. I got K6 Whiskey India Sugar waiting for me there. 7-3, we'll talk. K6VBG, and over to you, Paul, K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC.
Hi, good evening, Mike. K6MYC in the group. This is K6WIS Placerville. Sorry to hear about your chest infection. I hope it can clear up soon.
Sweeping the antenna back and forth, but it's pretty narrow and pretty weak tonight, so I missed you. I lost you, and you must have turned it over to me while I was off of you. I did not hear you turn it over, so it drops off very quickly. Anyway, good evening, and I assume it's just yourself in there tonight, right?
Yep, Roger. Self-checking, and I hope your chest infection gets better soon there, Mike. Over.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping so, too. Every day I get up, I go through spells. It almost clears up at times, and then it builds back up again. I don't know what causes this cyclic congestion. If I sit in certain positions or stand up straight, I can breathe clearly. But if I laid back on my back, then it starts to rumble. If I lay on my side sometimes, if I just lay halfway back, sometimes it's fine. If I lay halfway back, other times it's not fine. So it's going through, but it's all in the upper part of my chest. It's right in the bronchioles, because I can cough it up. It's right there at the cough point, and I can usually hack it loose and get me clear breathing for a few minutes, and then it starts to build back up again. So it's just annoying. And, of course, I've got nasal drainage, which doesn't help it because it keeps feeding it. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Thanks for checking in here, and we'll look for you on the direct path in a few minutes here. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, Placerville area, K6 MYC.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Fine copy. K6 MYC from K6 WIS. Thinking perhaps your doctor can find the right antibiotic to finish it off. It sounds like post-infection, and maybe the right antibiotic would help there, Mike. But anyway, I hope you get better soon. 73 from K6 WIS.
Yeah, give me the analysis one more time. I didn't know what you were talking about, so I didn't understand the first part of your transmission. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it might be a new, if your doctor can find an antibiotic to squash that infection, I think that would help. Just an idea, over.
Well, what do you mean find a new antibiotic? How do I go about looking for a new antibiotic? I'm getting a antibiotic that the urgent care people diagnosed and gave me, and they're treating me as if I have pneumonia, over.
Right, yeah, well, I'm suggesting a change in antibiotic to find another more effective one, if possible, over.
Well, okay, that's probably why I'll talk to my other doctor tomorrow morning. If I can get through to him, I'll see if he can prescribe something stronger.
Roger. Okay, thanks, Mike. 73, K6WIS.
Yeah, the stuff that they're giving me, I can give you. I can't tell you what it is because I can't read the bottle, but the lady did say just one pill in the morning and one pill in the evening every 12 hours, and don't go out in the bright sun because your skin will sting, over.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, I'm not familiar. I'm not a doctor on antibiotics. It's just an idea that a change in antibiotics, if you can get the right one, that could squash it, over.
Yeah, I understand. Actually, I think I don't have I had a fever for a little while. I had a fever for a couple of 3 days. And I had diarrhea for 3 or 4 days, and that's gone away now. 3 or 4 days gone, and the fever's gone. But this upper level bronchial congestion just won't go away. There's one spot there that just will not clear up. And I'm not sure if it isn't allergies or something else. Anyway, it's annoying me more than anything. Otherwise, I'm not down on my hands and knees or anything. I do want to sleep a lot, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing what my body tells me to do. I'll give it a try in the morning, see if I can get to my local doctor here and see if I can explain the situation, and maybe he can prescribe something else. Thank you, Paul. Good evening, and we'll see you on the short path, and if we get the propagation there tonight. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6 MYC. Anybody else in the Bay Area, please? Bozo Net.
KN5MPD 1129 for a hit and run. Good evening.
090.
Okay, I got two of you in the Bay Area. Well, I got you, Brett. Go ahead, hit and run. I know you want to go. 1129 for Brett.
Good evening, Mike. Hope you feel better there.
Thank you. And 090, go ahead, Gary.
Oh, hey, Mike. Well, that was hit and run. Whoa. Anyway, you mentioned a term tonight which I think described it, and that is the solid audio. It is really as good as I've ever heard it this evening. So I just wanted to check in and just, no, it's another great evening. I will let you keep moving along. I am cooking dinner. Boy, that's, we call this the cooking dinner net. Anyway, Mike, we'll say 73 for now and talk again on Sunday. K6MYC, W6W9.
Yeah, good strong signal, nice audio, and a strong enough signal that the audio has a different characteristic, of course. It's not got any noise mixed with it tonight, so it is a good night on propagation. I just don't know where Fred is tonight. I might even be able to hear Jim. You want to give Jim, WB6JNN, a quick call, see if you can hear him, Gary?
Yeah, will do. WB6JNN. WB6JNN. Are you on frequency, Jim? Here is WB6WNI.
KB6BA.
KB6BA, okay. Thank you, Gary. I'll let you go back to whatever you were doing there, and we'll see you Sunday night, Gary. Thanks for calling Jim in. KB6BA 900. Good evening, Oliver. How are you doing?
Doing well. A week since I got back from my trip, and back to maintaining repeaters, and nice, fairly cool days. The Bay Area went for a hike. K6MYC, KB6BA.
Yeah, well, it wasn't cool here, but it wasn't hot either. I mean, hot by our standards. We were in the low to mid-90s. I think some places got closer to the 100 mark, but nobody broke 100. We're going to be at 100 plus over the next 3 or 4 days, though. We're expecting 104 and high humidity on Saturday. Not looking forward to that one. But we missed you on 1296. We really, really need you if you can possibly make it on 1296 night to check in. I'm trying to get to a consistent high 20s to 30 mark. And we can get 30, 32 check-ins if we get everybody in here. So that's the band I really need to hear you on a regular basis. I thanks much, Oliver, for all your support, though. KB6BA, K6MYC.
Okay, very good, Mike. Yeah, Tuesday was our monthly 50 megahertz NUP meeting, which is one of my monthly staples, so should be good for the other Tuesdays for the most part. And I'm sorry to hear about your bronchial difficulties. Hope you get well soon. K6MYC, KB6BA.
Well, thanks for your thoughts, and hopefully that'll work. I have periods where I think I'm almost over it. Like it almost goes away for a little while. And then the next thing I know, I turn around and I've got rumble in my chest again. If I cough once and it goes away, I bring up a little phlegm. It's just a little piece. But boy, it's annoying. Anyway, thank you, Oliver. And I understand. I thought that might be the case on Tuesday. I knew there was 1 day a week, 1 day a month that you couldn't get in there, and I guess we hit it on Tuesday this week. See you next week, and we'll see you Sunday night as well if you can make that. And I don't think you have 222, do you?
Nope. It's still the same. 2 meters, 440, and 1296.
Yeah, QSL. Well, we're doing pretty well on 220. Some of the guys have come back on. There's a couple of new stations on. We're getting into close to the 20 mark again. With 18, I think we had in here on 222 the other night, so that wasn't bad. We keep losing people, and of course there's people with equipment that isn't working at the moment, and that always hurts us a little bit too. See you later. Thank you for checking in. KB6BA, and I'll take one more standby for anybody else in the Bay Area. I have not heard W6PQL yet.
Well, there hasn't really been an opportunity to jump in there, so I've been just cooling my heels. And you also have 775 on frequency.
Hey, Mike, KM6SR. Did you get 285?
Probably having to listen on the live stream and directly here in the receiver. So we probably have to give them a couple of seconds to come back if you call in. K6MYC, W6PQL.
Okay, I missed a little bit. Who do you want me to give a couple of seconds to before I call him?
775. I believe he's listening on the live stream. I don't think he can hear you direct.
Well, that's probably because I'm not pointed at him. If you give me another couple of words, I'll go peek on you, and then I'll go a little bit more, and I'll have him. Over.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll talk about my golf game today. 82 was one of my better days. But still some things to work on. They probably need to play 7 days a week in order to get really good at it. But I'm an amateur. What can I say? How's that? Did I give you enough time?
It's good enough. Yeah, it's a funny path tonight. It's a little herky-jerky, very narrow. I'm a little higher than normal. I think I'm at 297 for you, but that should be close enough to get Mike if he's in there. Okay, on the golf game. Yeah, well, I guess as you get older, you get more and more inconsistent. Thanks for checking in here, and we'll see you Sunday night, Jim. W6PQL, K6MYC clear, and looking for KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. KB6WFC, K6MYC Bozo Net. Calling and listening.
K6MYC, KB6WFC. Wow, you really peaked up around 5 and 5, 5 and 7 there. That was miraculous. But anyways, back to you, KB6WFC.
Roger, yeah, you're good copy, solid. A little bit of flutter in there, but I must have moved the antenna just about to the right place for you there. Very good, Mike. Good to hear you on 432 here. And thanks very much for being there this evening. We got quite a list already going here, and we haven't even gotten into Sacramento and area like that yet, so we're doing good tonight. Thank you, sir. KB6WFC before dinner time tonight, I guess. And with temperatures in the 50s, K6MYC with temperatures in the 90s.
You're both clear. You doubled for a while at the end there, Mikey.
Okay. It must have, the little peak we had must have gone out for him. 7-3, Mike, 7-3.
Roger, 73.
Now he's back up again. I'm going to go over and get, hopefully, if he's not in the middle of the Zoom meeting, let's get N6RO in here. 3 something. Or I can also pick up Mario. Mario, are you listening to me here?
KM6SRR.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, you were thanking Gary for getting Jim. Which Jim was that?
JNN, but he did not hear him. Jim did not check in. JNN, and I did not hear Fred tonight, so that's weird.
Okay, thanks.
Only one we were seriously missing tonight was Fred on that area down there. All right, N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC.
K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. Thanks for thinking about my Zoom meeting in 8 minutes. High temperature today was 93. Dinner is going to be abalone from Australia and asparagus, I think. So we'll see you Sunday night. I'm off for now from N6RO.
Yeah. I hope you didn't grow the asparagus in Australia, because it would be a tree by the time you got it here. Over.
No, just the abalone.
Yeah, I had wild asparagus growing at my place in Hawaii, and I didn't know what this damn stuff was. It was about 2 feet high and frilly. I would cut it down, and about 2 weeks later, or next time, I would go out there because I wasn't there all the time. You know, it was our vacation home, and I'd get out there, and there'd be another stand of it, and it's all standing there, all waving in the breeze. And then somehow Myrna looked at it one day, and she said, "Well, hell, that's asparagus."
Oh, well, discovery. Oh, by the way, my Bodnar stability kit is now in Southern California, so I may see it tomorrow or Saturday or Monday. And I'm not sure I want to do the mod myself, but we'll try. N6RO, away.
Okay, very good. Well, I think you can probably handle it, but that remains to be seen when you get it in your hands in front of you. You can always call Ken on the phone and have him walk you through it. It's probably about a 10-minute procedure at the most. Over.
Yeah, right. There's a good video showing every step in addition to printed instructions. So I think I can handle it. It's just that I don't trust myself with wobbly fingers and bad eyes.
Boy, I know what you mean. I've lost a big chunk of vision over the last 2 weeks for some reason. I don't know why it's going so quickly, but the left eye's almost gone. I've got one little sliver of light off to the side of my left eye. Otherwise, it's black. I close my right eye and I look out in all directions, and it's just dark out there. So that's not fun. And the right eye is going down, getting fuzzier, and the right eye has got the top of where my eyebrows are. If I'd look up, if I had a hat on, I'd be looking into the brim of the hat. Well, that's not the brim of the hat anymore. That's the limitation of my vision at the upper level.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm sorry to hear that it's getting worse, but you can handle it. And I better get into the living room where I'll do the Zoom N6RO.
Okay, zoom into the living room. See you later. Yeah, we can live with it. We just keep putting up with it and getting new techniques to get around without smashing into walls and stuff. That's the problem, though. I don't see stuff off to the left, and sometimes if there's a piece of furniture or something that's sticking out at my left, if I'm not swinging my eyes back or my head back and forth, I don't see it, and I run right into something. Knocks me off to the right. Wakes up my day. See you later, N6RO, K6MYC.
Roger. Night-night.
Night-night.
Feel better.
Thank you. KO6IQR, Mario. Oh, they got
MYC, KO6IQR, 1189.
1189, good evening. I didn't expect to see you.
Yeah, I made it back in time. I'm actually going to be off tomorrow. We're going camping up in Groveland up there off Highway 120. So I took the day off tomorrow. My wife drove up, and so I was able to make it in early. Going to have a quick dinner, get everything ready, and probably take off in the morning.
Well, that Groveland area is really pretty up there. I had a friend up there that lived up there and had a place. He's passed away now, but it was one of the guys that I kind of grew up with. He and I worked at Lockheed many years ago in the 60s. And then, in fact, it was his ex-wife that was living with me for the last couple of years here, Judy. But we decided that we weren't really compatible, and she had other limitations too, so she's not here anymore. But that was Dick's wife, and he used to live in Groveland and had a machine shop up there making airplane parts. He was a pilot. But I've been up there a couple, 3 times, and it's a very nice, pretty area. You'll enjoy it. Have fun up there. Thanks for checking in here. KO6IQR, K6MYC.
Okay, 7-3, Mike. Yeah, hopefully it'll be slightly cooler up there than down here in the valley. So we'll lose a couple degrees, but not by much.
Oh, you'll be cooler up there. Yeah, it'll be a little cooler up there. You're up at not quite 5,000 feet. I think it's over 4 though. So it is definitely a little cooler up there by 10 degrees or so. So should be nice. All right, take care. Drive safe. Hopefully you don't have any issues when you're up there. Certainly don't need any fires in the area or anything like that. So hopefully it'll be a peaceful, calm, a little vacation for you and the wife there. KO6IQR, K6MYC is clear, and I'll be listening for KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima. KD6 WVL. John, are you here? By golly, I don't hear John this evening. That's odd. He's usually in there with his 30 watts and his whole loop, but that's okay. Anybody else in this direction now? KO6KPU. Jake, are you there? No, Jake. Okay, how about Darren? Let me go up a little further for Darren here. KJ6KFB, KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. Okay, nothing from Darren yet. Let me go a little further here. How about Dennis tonight? Dennis, are you on 432 tonight, KWB6ISO? Okay, up to you, John. KR6MR, KR6MR, K6MYC. KR6MR, K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening. 711 MYC in the group. KR6MR, Bozo 759. And to start off, Darren just got pulled away for dinner, so he won't make the net. But he was on Simplex 2 minutes ago. Over.
Well, we'll check him in. Obviously, he would have been here if we had gotten here a little quicker. And let me just break a second break. I got you, John. K6 Mexico, Italy, K6MI. I got your 711 check-in, John. Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty. Okay, on Darren. And you're sounding pretty good this evening once I got the antenna up your way there, John. KR6MR Meadow Vista, K6MYC at about 90-something.
Yeah, well, not that hot up here. I think it was in the upper 80s. Might have been. I didn't look at the thermometer. I was quite pleasant with the temperatures that I had to deal with today. Over.
Yeah, well, it sounded a lot more pleasant there. A little breeze and stuff. We had a nice breeze today. It wasn't bad. And I didn't do much today. I'm still trying to get over this little whatever it is I've got in the bronchial area. So I'm sleeping a lot. Trying to cough as little as I can, but I have to cough to get the phlegm up, just to clear out the rumble. Then I'm okay for a little while, and then I got to cough again. It keeps building up, building up, building up. I'm just damn tired of it. But it makes me sleepy. Probably the pills that I'm taking are making me sleepy too. They got some antibiotic that's treating me for pneumonia. Anyway, it's a story, John. Good evening to you, and have a good weekend. We'll look for you on Sunday night, of course. KR6MR, Meadow Vista, K6MYC.
Yeah, okay, Mike. I looked over my shoulder. Today's high was 91 degrees. Currently 84. Quite soon. So, look for you Sunday night.
Okay, see you Sunday night. See you Sunday night. Boy, the path just deteriorated very quickly there. Let me just see if Paul's in here. Paul, K6 Whiskey India Sugar. K6WIS on the direct path. K6MYC. Over, over. Nothing very much on the direct path there. Nothing heard. Okay. Anybody else before I go to Nevada? Nothing heard. Nevada, here we come. Okay, here we are in Nevada. First of all, we'll shoot for somebody we know should be there, KE7UQL. And K6MYC Bozo Net, calling and listening. Okay, Q5, but not very strong, Daniel. Q5, but not very strong, but good copy anyway. Good to hear you. I guess I didn't hear any CW, so I guess Richard is still over there with his father. Apparently this hip operation and broken hip repair is taking longer than normal, because normally he would be back by now. But I thought his dad was in assisted living, and Richard probably does not have to stay there. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe when he's in the condition with the broken hip or broken femur, they have to have somebody with him 100% of the time. Anyway, we'll see. I'll be anxious to get Richard back in here whenever he can make it, obviously. Back to you, Daniel. KE7UQL, and I don't know who else is copying you from down here. Everybody's been pretty quiet. I'm not trying to keep people out, but we've been rumbling along here. KE7UQL, K6MYC.
Yes, K6MYC, KE7UQL. Yes, those broken hip issues are real tough ones.
your last. You got hit, but Beale Air Force Base bunked you. Say your last sentence again.
Okay, I was just giving Eric a call in 78Z. I didn't get an answer.
Oh, I got you.
Worked 432 with us tonight. Over.
I got you. I understand. Okay. Yeah, he's probably still over there in Utah. Maybe he'll drop us an email. Maybe he'll show up on 40, but I've been pretty poor on 40 myself. I missed again this morning. Overslept by a good hour and a half, so I was late this morning. I didn't even get on 40. I'll try to get on time tomorrow. Hi. 7-3 for now, Daniel. Let's see if there's anybody else that wants to say hi. WB60IB or KM6SRR, K6MYC.
Yeah, a little copy in Daniel, kind of up and down. KE7UQL, KM6SRR.
Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo. This is KE7UQL. Radio, Rob. Over.
Yep, I got that. Okay, right there with the noise, but we got it. I think Daniel was saying, Richard was saying that he took down his father's 40 meters, so he can't even talk to us from over there. Yep, roger on that. You got it, Mike?
I didn't get that.
Richard said he took down his dad's 40 meters, so he can't talk to you from over there in Utah.
No, I understand. I don't think he's even... I think they've sold the house, or they're closing it up to sell. And his dad is now living, or was going to live in assisted living in a different location. Anyway, 73's, Daniel, thanks for the updates, and we'll look for you on Sunday night. KE7UQL, have a pleasant weekend. K6MYC.
USL, we'll look for you on Sunday. Look for you on Sunday. K6MYC, KE7UQL.
Roger, 7-3. See you Sunday.
7-3, and have a good weekend.
Thank you.
73, Daniel.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the Bay Area just on the outside chance that Fred has come out of his stupor and gone in the shack.
Yeah, we got 29. We need one more.
Oh, boy.
K6MTS.
There you are.
There I am, 680.
Hear that, Rob?
Yep, I was writing it down. How you doing, Mark? K6MTS, KM6SR.
Hola, senor. Just fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Right after the net, I got to take the wife over to the airport.
That's always fun. Yeah, man. Mike, you sound a lot better.
Well, you guys are better judge of it than I am. I don't feel that much better, but it comes and goes.
Yeah, compared to yesterday and then a couple days before that. Hopefully you're on the mend there.
Yeah, well, thank you. I enjoyed doing the net here, so I'm kind of sluggish through the day and bored stiff doing nothing and on and on and on. And then when I get ready to do the net, I get hyped up and I enjoy talking and hearing everybody in here. And particularly tonight, we're having a very good night. You made it number 30, so that's wonderful. And quite surprised that we got there as easy as we did. We are missing a few people. I did write down KJ6KFV. We were just a little bit late, so he went to dinner, but he would have been there. And we are now in the Bay Area, and I'm going to listen for anybody. Late checks are missed in the Bay Area. Late checks are missed, please. KD6SOK being one that we would love to have in here. KD6SOK or anybody else in the Bay Area. Late checks are missed. K6MYC 432 Bozo Net. Foxtrot Bravo. Who would that be? is that KJ6JFP? I've got you, Darren. Let me go back up your way here. Let me go back your way and pick you up, but yeah. That should be better there, Darren, over.
Oh, yeah, much better. Good evening, Mike. Sorry I had to run off. Dinner was being served. You know, one of those things that'll be late? No, I just want to make sure I got my fill.
Yeah, well, you better not be late for dinner, that's for sure. No, I checked you in anyway. John did you a good favor. Said that you were just there a few minutes ago and had to leave for dinner. So we checked you in because we knew you would have been in here if you, and you were waiting for me to come along. So we got you checked in anyway, but thanks and good to hear you. Go ahead, Rob, and say hello to Darren.
How you doing, Darren? KJ6, KFB, KM6SR. I got a good copy on you tonight.
Oh, well, that's good. Maybe I got pointed in your direction. Then again, maybe not.
Maybe up and down.
Yep, up and down. I lost you for a minute, and then I heard you come back kind of watery. So anyway, we gave it a try.
Yes, indeed. Oh, propagation, and wait till we get some height up. I'm still trying to source some mast, and maybe then we'll get up toward the clouds a little better.
So you didn't have any luck with the names of those people that we gave you yesterday?
Yeah, I got 100% on that last copy, Darren. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I did not get an opportunity today. Medical stuff got in the way.
Okay, so they may still be okay. You may still be able to have it. It should be in your Sacramento area. Somebody's got to have chromoly steel. That's crazy. So I'm sure you'll find it. And you can always drop back or go up one notch. There's another notch above 4130. I think it's called 58 something. I don't know what the number is. It's even stronger than 4130 chromoly. But it's not as usually as readily available, but it's just as good or better. And you could even drop down a notch to a lower grade than 4130 if you have to. With the quarter wall, what you're going to put up there, you're not going to have a problem anyway, over.
Yeah, quarter-inch wall should be fine. That'll give me about 75-mile-an-hour winds with the stuff I want to put on it. And since come down, so there you go. And I'll probably lower it before we hit 80-mile-an-hour winds. So there you have it. On the phone probably tomorrow. But yeah, it's strange. I thought that would have been a rather easy one to find, but I guess it's not used as much up in this area for whatever reason.
Yeah, well, I think like the other supplier mentioned to you, it's becoming harder and harder to get. The steel supply on the West Coast gotten a little thin, and shipping costs are brutal. Most of that stuff is milled out on the East Coast, and it costs a lot of money to ship it to the West Coast. So sometimes we used to have to go to a big factory, not a factory, but a warehouse in Chicago to get our stuff, and we also bought our quarter wall fiberglass from there. 2-inch quarter wall fiberglass and 3-inch quarter wall fiberglass we got from a place in Chicago, and they finally started stocking it out in San Francisco. But again, if you've tried Oakland, but Oakland seems like they should have it too. But I would still keep trying the other sources there in Sacramento. Well, good luck, Darren, 7-3, and maybe you'll have it nailed down by the end of the weekend here. KJ6KFB, have a good weekend. K6MYC. Over to you, Rob.
Okay, thanks, Mike. Yep, you're a pretty good copy there, Darren, that time. Also, I don't know if you're familiar, if you get some high winds and you lower the tower down, lower it all the way down so you got the strong sides of each of the sections there. KM6SR clear.
Yeah, you go to double overlap. Don't just lower it a little ways. You go to where you're starting to see double overlap at every joint, over.
Oh, man, I just assume bring it all the way down. It ain't a big deal when you've got the up and down switch on it.
Yeah, I know, but you still leave it at, if you just go to double overlap, then you can still have it up pretty high, and you're still functioning nicely on HF. You're still at 45 feet instead of 60 or 70. So you can just bring it down to double overlap, and it really, really gets super strong at that point. All your wind ratings go way up, and the other thing is you're not sticking up so high. Over.
Yeah, hopefully we don't catch as much wind, and some of the neighboring homes will block the wind up. So, yep, well, first steps first. I got to get a darn mast, and no, 1.5 inches ain't going to cut it. I got to get to a 2-inch. I'm just, it doesn't make sense to do all that work and stop halfway when I get to the last piece.
Oh, no, you got to put 2-inch in there because everything's meant to fit 2-inch.
Exactly. I got a 2-inch thrust bearing on the top of it. So, well, I only got 1.5 inches. Well, I got to get some 2-inch.
That's it. A lot of guys used to put water pipe up, and it's 1 7/8, and it's a little sloppy, and it works, but it does bend, and it doesn't have the flexibility. It doesn't have the modulus of elasticity that the DOM and the 4130 has. So when you bend a piece of water pipe, it tends to stay bent. And that's the last thing you want is a bent mast, because that's the hardest thing in the world to get down. Over.
Absolutely. I heard that's crane time.
Yeah, but again, you're not going to have that problem. You'll never have an issue. I can guarantee you. The only time I ever bent a 2-inch mast is when I had the tower collapse. And, it came down and stopped abruptly, and that shock loads everything on the mast, and it all went down, and you put a little bend in the mast when it does that. You can rebend it because it's a minimal bend, but you're going to have a tractor or something else to do it. But I've got one mast that's got a little whoopee in it from that, where the tower fell down in the last 10 feet and then stops abruptly. That's when that backstay broke on the tower, remember? And it came down, and that one damaged a 2-inch chromoly mast. Over.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for the help, Mike, and advice. I'll keep digging. KJ6, KFB. Have a wonderful evening.
7-3. Now, Bay Area, last call, Bay Area. KJ6, KO6K, KD6 SOK. KD6 SOK. Fred, are you around at all tonight?
73, Darren.
See ya.
Nobody else? Well, I'm not pointed that way. I got to go back to the Bay Area here. Hang on.
Oh, Mike, I got a call from Tony yesterday evening on the other net. He wanted me to check him in on the Bozo Net, so we could check in Tony here posthumously.
Oh, okay. Where was he tonight?
He's over in Monterey. He's not sure how long he's going to be stuck over there.
Yeah, well, we could put him down. I'm sure he would have been in here had he been home, so why don't we put in 1237?
Yep, he asked me to check him in. I said, oh, I can handle that.
K6MYC, K86S, okay.
Well, there he is. My goodness, you finally woke up. We've been calling and calling. Good evening, Fred. You're number 32 for the check-ins tonight. Outstanding night. Go ahead.
Oh, great, yeah. No, I just got home late. I had to work late, so I thought, I just turn on the radio and see if you're still here, and here you are.
It just so happened that this is the third time we've turned in your direction, but we keep catching a few little latecomers here, so it's working out just fine. Hopefully you're doing okay, and a nice big signal tonight from you.
Yeah, I'm doing okay, and the signal from you is really excellent. Tonight's a really good propagation on 432, really excellent.
Yeah, you're sounding really strong. Are you hearing anything from Rob?
I heard a tiny bit from Rob, but maybe he's not pointed in my direction. I heard you talking to him, but I couldn't quite make him out. But that's okay. I mean, it's really good condition.
Yeah, are you hearing Fred, Rob?
I just peeked on him. How you doing, Fred? KD6SOK, KM6SRR.
KM6SR. Hey, good evening, Rob. I hear you just fine now. I guess you're turning my direction. Good signal.
Yep, it helps to point your way. I've got about a kilowatt going up towards the antenna there. Good to hear you there. We don't make contact very often, so good to hear you.
Okay, Rob. Well, 7-3. Hey, that's great, Mike. He sounds good.
All right. Well, look, have a good weekend, and we'll see you. We'll see you on Monday on 222 there, friend.
Okay, sounds good, Mike. I'll let you go. Hey, have a great evening. Yeah, it's getting kind of late, isn't it? Okay, 7-3.
Late is relative. Doesn't bother anybody that's left here. We're all. Rob's got to take his wife to the airport in a few minutes. Well, is she ready to go, Rob?
Yeah, in probably 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, so we got a few minutes here even. All right, 7-3 all, K6MYC. I'll close the net. Let's see. We didn't say much to Mark tonight. Mark, are you still there?
That would be a negative, Mike.
You're not here anymore?
That's affirmative.
Who is this I'm talking to then?
He's not here in mind.
Someone trying to take Mark's place, I think.
Oh. We got the ghost of Mark to be, huh?
Something like that.
Well, we didn't mean to ignore you, but all of a sudden all these leftover check-ins that came up out of nowhere.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see ya. Thank you. We won't see you tomorrow unless you're coming down here.
No, I will not make it to the meeting, but have a root beer float on me.
I'll see you on Sunday.
6 meters, right? Or is that no, 6 meters is Monday. 2 meters?
2 meters is Sunday night. Yep.
All right, man. I will check in here.
Alrighty. See you then.
See you, Rob. Have a great evening and good luck going to the airport there.
Yep.
Okay, thanks, Mark. K6NTS, KM6SR, 73.
And Rob, for tomorrow and the meeting and everything, I think I'll just bypass it and not take any chances. And if I've got something that's contagious, there's no point in spreading it. I don't think this is contagious. Tyler's been here like glue on me all week, and he hasn't gotten it. And so I suspect that this was something tiny little thing I might have picked up that only lasted 3 or 4 days, and then what I've got now is a leftover. And I suspect it's more allergy than anything. I've got one nose. My left nostril is just draining continually. It doesn't give me the action of as if it's a cold, but it's just continual little stream of stuff coming down the back of my throat. And I'm controlling it, but when you're asleep, you don't know that. It's just that's what starts to clog me up. By morning, I got a pretty good hacking job to get everything cleared out. Anyway, good evening, and we won't bore you with that, but I think I'll just bypass it for another month here.
Okay, Mike, that sounds good. Yep, Tyler's one of those young whippersnappers. He probably is immune to most of the stuff we get.
Well, he's tough, but he gets stuff too. He gets just stuff from he's got a little daughter, and she picks stuff up, and then he gets it. But he gets over it quickly. He's tough. And but we've all been through this at one time or another. But yeah, he's got a good immune system, so he's good. So who knows? Nobody else has seemed to pick anything up here that I know of. So anyway, we'll have fun at the meeting. Say hi to everybody and tell them I'm on the mend. But I won't. I can't enjoy the meetings as much as I'd like to because I can't see anybody anymore. But say hi to Dave, and if Dave gets a chance on the way back, maybe he can swing by here and stop at the house here. We'll talk to him. He didn't check in here, but you'll talk to him and give him the opportunity to come by here if he wants to.
Okay, Mike, will do. Yeah, the wife and I have had that same kind of thing you're talking about here, a little less than a year ago. We both had it at little different times, and it just takes a long time to shake.
Yeah, well, hopefully that's it. Like I say, usually my sickness is like, it takes me a week to get over a cold if I treat it, and it takes 7 days if I leave it alone. And I'm on on the 6.5 day right now, so I'm expecting by Friday morning I'll be over this.
Oh, 73.
I expect by Friday morning that'll be my beginning of this 8th day. I'll be over it.
Yep, roger on that. Did you hear me sign off?
Haven't heard Aaron. Aaron?
No, I was asking if you heard me sign off. I probably doubled with you. K6MYC, KM6SR, 73.
Okay, 73, Rob. This is K6MYC, Bozo 47. In Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo. Closing the 432.1 Bozo Net on July, what is this, 7? What is it? No, it's not 7. 5? No, it's not July 5. What are we? No, July 9, I guess. July 8. July 8. Yes, I think that's right. All right. 2026. 7-3, all good night.
Today's the 9th, Mike.
Okay, well, I put the 9th down then.
I just got the Bozo list from Southern Cal. Doesn't look like they got very many. 17 check-ins.
Well, they didn't ever check in this direction either, which is in last week, John did check in.
Yeah, he's on their list, so he was active tonight. Anyway, 73, KM6SR going QRT.
Wasn't Sunday the July 4th? Maybe it was Saturday. No, Saturday was July 3rd.
No, the 4th was on Saturday, I think.
Well, maybe that's where my count got screwed up. Okay. Well, they'll figure it out. Anyway,
looking at the calendar, the 4th is Saturday.
Yeah, you're gonna smoke them with your report here tonight on this band. That's good. We get 32.
Yeah, 32. KM6SR clear.
Good night.